Do y'all remember when Sara Molina, Tekashi's first baby mama, swore up and down to the world? I mean, just to be clear, she still does. Swears up and down to the world that Tekashi does not care about his child. Tekashi doesn't want anything to do with his child. He's a terrible father. And if I remember correctly, a lot of people assume that she was probably keeping the child away from Tekashi, and that's what the issue actually was. Yeah, well, now Tekashi has to go to court to try to be able to see his child. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh, well, so okay. So this information was disseminated to us, the media, by his lawyer Lance Lazzaro. So I'm gonna take this as something that's true and real. It's not just somebody out there in the street saying, "Yo, Tekashi said a thing." All right, so apparently Tekashi 6ix9ine wants to see his daughter. Okay, so real quick, do y'all remember when all of this actually did start happening, where individuals started getting arrested in the Treyway case? And one of the things that had came out was Sara Molina, that's Tekashi's first baby mama, wanted to insist that Tekashi wanted nothing to do with his daughter. I believe her name is Saraya. Tekashi wanted nothing to do with it. Saraya? My apologies if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. But Tekashi wanted nothing to do with his daughter. That's what they said. Well, it seems that Tekashi's lawyer, and just so we could be clear on this, I have told y'all previously that I thought that what the problem was in that particular situation is that Tekashi was being withheld, Tekashi's daughter was being withheld from him. Real quick, all of us knows those baby mamas that they're cool with you seeing your child as long as they can tell you what you can and can't do. That's all I'm saying. I'm not accusing her of that. I'm 100% not accusing Sara Molina of this. But what I am saying is we all do know those baby mamas that they're okay with you seeing the child as long as they could tell you what you can and cannot do. With that being said, Sara Molina did say a ton of times that Tekashi 6ix9ine wanted nothing to do with their child. There was even not Christmas that just passed, but I believe the Christmas prior to that one, where Tekashi 6ix9ine had his girlfriend Jade get some things for the daughter, and nothing was good enough for Sara Molina. She wanted money. I mean, on Christmas, let's just be clear. On Christmas, kids want toys. So most of the time, especially someone being the father, is gonna want to buy the kid toys, especially if you can't be around your child. That's one. Two, Tekashi was in jail at the time, and apparently or obviously he would have had to have given the money to somebody else for somebody else to do the thing. Just so we can be clear. That's point number two. Point number three is there's a difference between not wanting to have anything to do with your child and not doing the thing I want you to do for the child. Now, when that Christmas came around, and this is the thing that I always found interesting, because I do agree with Sara Molina when she says, look, my child don't need toys. There's other things that my child needs. But I am going to say this. If somebody's buying your child toys and you don't have to buy your child toys, you could take the money that you was going to spend on the toys that you could have bought for the child, and you can do all the other things that you're busy saying the other guy needs to do. Because I'm just saying, because I'm assuming that, you know, money is not an issue. Because also, just in case people don't know this, there is the story that Sara Molina was given $200,000 or somewhere, some amount close to that. Some people believe it was 250. Some people believe it was 300. Whatever the case is, before Tekashi actually went into federal custody, there was a situation where he gave Sara Molina about $200,000. So now, is Sara Molina telling us that she got $200,000 like in September or November, and then by December she was broke and she needed money from Tekashi to survive?
What the hell?
Like, honestly, if that's the argument, then I'm gonna say whatever. I mean,
What the hell?
I can't tell you what to do with your life, but that sounds to me like a little bit extra. $200,000, you really need it. You got $200,000 in September or October. By December, you were flat broke.
That's crazy.
I don't think no amount of money that somebody could give you could solve your issue. I think you have a totally different issue. That's just my point. So there was nothing wrong, in my estimation, with the toys being bought. Because obviously Tekashi is probably thinking, I can't tell you what he's thinking. But what I'm thinking is, if I gave you about $200,000 in September, October, there's no way in the world you should need rent in December. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to laugh at this shit. But there were people that were trying to say she's right. The only thing that I do agree with it is child need more than toys. But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think. Put that down in the comment section. The $200,000, should $200,000 last the person more than 3 or 4 months? I just want to know. I mean, if you honestly think it shouldn't, shout out to you. If you think it should, shout out to you too. Anyway, so apparently what's going to happen is when Tekashi actually gets off of this home confinement, they plan on taking Miss Sara Molina and to court so they could try to get custody of the child. Now, there was a couple of things that people had said before, prior to Tekashi being let out, and a lot of people said, at least I was hearing this around, I don't know how many people were saying it, just be honest with you, but I was hearing people say, yo, look, why don't Sara Molina just go get full custody? Tekashi 6ix9ine, he had this problem with the law. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he had that problem with the law. Sara Molina should just go and, make sure that she get full custody and take his name off and this and this and that. What y'all don't understand, that in order to do that, you have to then take him to court. There's things that you have to prove. This social media thing is crazy. I'm gonna explain something to you. We was having a conversation the other day, right? And somebody said you need paperwork for everything. And I'm busy thinking, damn, you people must be some lying ass mofos. Because the only reason why you will consistently need to have perfect evidence for absolutely every single thing that happens is if you're dealing with somebody that you cannot trust or just is known to be a liar or untrustworthy. Right? So there's a good chance that Sara Molina didn't want to take him to court to get full custody because some of these allegations in which she's making are false. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they are false. I'm not saying they are true. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be able to get full custody. I'm not saying she should. But what I'm saying is the things that she's accusing Tekashi 6ix9ine of doing, I don't know, evidence or proof that she's swearing that she has, that all of the things that she accused him of being and doing should be more than enough to take to court and say that we need protection. The fact that she cannot take these things to court and try to get protection is proof that some of these things that she's saying might not be as accurate as some people bring it out to be. I'm not saying no more than that. I'm not accusing this woman of nothing. I'm not accusing her of nothing. I just want to be clear. So Tekashi 6ix9ine and his team plans on taking her to court so they could get custody of their child. And I want to say this. How can you say that a man don't want to have his child, right? If he's fighting you for custody of the child when he don't have to, he could just leave y'all be. He could just decide to send y'all a little bit of money here and there. The headache ain't worth it. If he really did not want to be around his child at all, why would he do this? And for anybody that's like, yo, this is a publicity stunt, this would actually go contrary to his image. So this cannot be a publicity stunt. Tekashi does love the kids, but Tekashi's supposed to be a bad boy lifestyle, right? Bad boy lifestyle does not leave room for children. So realistically speaking, if he was able to just pay for his child and then give his child money and then send her off so she could go be happy and do her own things and not be bothered because he didn't care about the child, that would all be a win. No. But since he actually cares about the child and he wants a child in his life, that would be the only reason for him to go through this fight. I want to know what y'all guys think. Leave it down in the comment section. Because at the end of the day, if Tekashi 6ix9ine really wants to be involved in his child's life, and Miss Sara Molina is consistently saying, yo, he don't care about the child, this and that, he only buys the child toys, somebody lying. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers, let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.